Hello and welcome to this mod first look video. Today we're going to be looking at the OZDOKEN Boltan pack by KRKZ Modern. Let's jump in, let's go. The OZDOKEN Boltan pack contains 3 tools, so if we scroll down to soil cultivation, they are subsoilers. If we go down, you'll see we have the Boltan 545, the Boltan 745 and the Boltan 945. 7.5 grand, 10,000, 12.5 grand. So if we jump in on the 545, you'll see it weighs 1.6 tons, requires 75 horsepower to get it shifting. It has a 2.3 meter working width, although it does say in the description a 2.25, and has a 7 mile an hour working speed. Really nice looking kit. These OZDOKENs are looking really nice. I've enjoyed looking at these the last few days. So we do have some color options as well here. So we can go black to red, and that's on the hydraulic arm there. And we have the white to black, and that's for the tines on the roller at the back. Put them back, and they don't create any extra cost on the initial 7.5 grand. So we'll get one of them down the farm. But first, let's have a look at the other two. And next up is the Boltan 745. This one weighs in at 1.9 tons, requires 125 horsepower. Has a 3.2 meter working width. I think in the description it says it's a 3.15 meter, so it's just sort of rounding up. And then it also has a 7 mile an hour working speed. Again, we've got the color options on the hydraulic arm. And then on the tines. And they create no extra costs, so it still remains at 10,000 for the purchase. So let's have a look at the last one. And that is the Boltan 945. And this one comes in with a 2.2 ton weight. It requires 175 horsepower. It has a 4.1 meter working width. So I'd say a 4 meter working width. I believe the description says a 4.05 meter working width. Very precise. I like that. And also a 7 mile an hour working speed. Comes in at 12.5 grand. And again, we have the 2 color options. And another very nice looking bit of kit. Let's get a couple of these down on the farm and we'll have a look at them close up. So delivery is in. Down on the end here we have the 5, got to remember now, got the 545. Next up is the 745, and then finally the larger of the tools, and that's the 945. I did go with some color options on this one, so this is as is out of the box. So it's got the black hydraulics and the steel coloured tines on the roller. Really nice detail on this. Hydraulic cables, and there are reflectors on there. They look pretty cool. For the 745, we've gone with the red hydraulic arm. We've kept a little bit on the tines. You can see we've got a little difference there. And then for the larger of the options, the 945, we've gone for the red hydraulic arms and the black tines on the roller. But these look really nice. The OZDOKEN equipment is looking fire at the moment. Great detail. KRKZ Modern doing a cracking job on these. Really, really nice. I believe they've officially partnered up with the OZDOKEN brand, so that's why they're coming in looking so good, so good. So let's get these attached onto some tractors. I've got a fleet over there, and we'll put them to work. So all lined up and ready to go. First up, we've got the 545 raised and lifted on here. Our hoses all seem to be going to the right spot. I'm intrigued to see whether we get some different working depth since we've got the hydraulics on here. That could be interesting. Again, looks really nice. Great deal. Looks awesome on the back of the Sam as well, or the Sammy, however you want to pronounce that one. But yeah, looks really nice on there. So if we bring up the little box, and if I come forward, if I lower, so what we got going on here? So that is just cultivating there, isn't it? So is that, because we've got them on the advanced controls, we've not got anything that says working mode. But if I hold that down, you'll see we can lower the chisel in. Oh, that's so good. So we can get that right in there, and that'll start to lift the hydraulics on that. Okay. And then also, sideways, we can wind that in and out. I guess that's how we maybe get something different there. So, we're going to put that down. So both are connecting now. So we're getting the subsoiling and then the cultivation on top by doing that. If I then try and find it, if I raise, there we go. Now we just get the subsoiling. And again, I'm going to lower that down. And this time, we're just getting cultivation. Although our roller isn't turning, now we're getting both again. And the rollers are turning. Sorry, we've got to test these things. That's what we're here for. So that's still giving us both. I don't know how far I can go before I lose the animation. Okay, so once we lose the roller animation, I think we lose the subsoiling, but we still get that almost disked look. Right, let's have a look at one of the others. So this time in the Deutz with the 745 on the back. And again, we're going to have a look here. You can see we can fold and unfold, and we can raise and lower. So if we raise that right up to start with, bring it down on the field. So we're subsoiling. We're getting a little contact with our roller, I think, but not enough to give it the seed bed look, or the cultivated look. That's cool. So then if we, oh, not too far, and we get both. And then if I go right down, are we still getting both? So we're not getting any contact animation, but we are getting a change to the top there. So again, about somewhere. Getting the different ones, but I think ultimately you want it either down like that. Let's try and get that right again. Is it that way? Let me come from the other angle so I can see what I'm doing, lad. There we go. Everything's connecting. Some might say that's a little bit fiddly and I'm making it look fiddly. But it's just because I'm, experimenting and looking. I want to see where the maximum and minimums are. Whereas, while you're playing, you just drop your subsoiler in, choose where you're going to raise or lower the hydraulics to get that look at the end. Now that's really nice. I like it. So last up on the back of the Kubota, we've got the 945, and this is the 4.05 meter working width It requires 175. So again, with this one, we're just going to drop it in and let it go. And as you can see, we are getting our subsoiling and our rolling done. Not bringing up any not bringing up any stones. There's the stones. So if we have a little look in the map, we'll see what we've done to the soil. So if I just remove the harvested state, you can see that we have cultivated and ploughed. So you could choose to get that finished look. And if we remove the cultivated, you can see where we took the plough out and then put it back in again. So that's what your states are. Then as you can see under soil composition, we got our ploughed state, and where we raised it, obviously we didn't get the plough. So where we didn't have the subsoiler in, it didn't give us the ploughing. And logically, if you're buying a subsoiler, you're doing it to get rid of the needs ploughing state on your field. You're getting it to plough it. But I think having the option to put down the cultivated state as well, like here, it's pretty cool. I like these tools. And that is the OZDOKEN Boltan pack by KRKZ Modern. I think these are a cracking pack of subsoilers. Got nice varying sizes requiring varying horsepower. So, you know, a tool for whatever your farm size, especially if you like to do a little bit more realistic play and you're not interested in sticking a 9-meter subsoiler on the back and just shredding your whole field in one go. These are definitely the subbies for you. Speaking of which, don't forget to hit subscribe on here. But hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.